It won't be too long before Jesus Christ returns the second time. He has been giving us warnings on earth through the weather, through all of the happenings on the earth, just like it is written in the Bible. And unfortunately, most find a physical, earthly excuse for the happenings. If Jesus had not shown me all of this beforehand, I would probably not be prepared. But He has been showing me these things since 2020 nonstop. It is sad to see how many people are not prepared. But if you know a little bit about the Bible, then it is very easy to see that whenever man decides to take creation into his own hand, God intervened and destroyed. This does not make God a bad God or an evil God, but He is protecting His creation. At the beginning, God created us, you and me, Lucifer, Satan, or whatever you want to call him, maybe even the devil or evil, but he decided to play God and took over the world, including man. So how do you think God should react when Satan ruined his creation? Now we are at another point in time, just like very many previous points in time listed in the Bible, where the evil one is trying to create his own race without a spirit, a soul, or any connection to God. So just think for one moment, do you think that God is going to allow this? It clearly states in the Bible that no one knows the hour or the day when Jesus Christ is returning. But one thing is for sure, when we are no longer His creation, then God does not need us anymore, and He will not fight for us anymore. Do you think that God is going to fight for a steel and metal robot without a spirit of Him inside? Of course not. This is the mentality of the men who want to get filthy rich through Satan's plans. But God is going to intervene. I know this. Oh, how I know this. And it's so sad for me to see that most of the people on earth do not even care. The days are becoming much closer to her end. And this is not only me saying this, but the artificial intelligence community who do not believe in God. They see it themselves. I have been watching the happenings of the earth, and how often have I cried, and I have said, God, they do not take your signs seriously. He has been warning humanity for the past years non-stop, but the human race keeps finding their own answers to the happening instead of looking to their Creator. God is arranging His sheep together worldwide to spread His final message of His returning, because the world is getting too intense and most will not even be able to understand what is happening. I heard today that in the next 2 to 3 years, 90% of all the knowledge will be generated by AI. You don't have to be intelligent to know that God will intervene. And like I have written a few weeks ago, that in the Bible, there is no extensive passage or book about artificial intelligence. So either a natural or God-made catastrophe is going to destroy parts of the earth, which will affect the continuation of artificial intelligence, or Jesus Christ is returning very soon to disrupt the plans of Satan on earth. If you don't believe what I'm writing, it's perfectly okay, because before God took my life over, I could have cared less. But now, where God has taken my life over for the past years, I feel obligated to let you know what I know through God. Yesterday, God told me, you will be alive when Jesus Christ returns. You will not feel death physically.